Hello again. And today is Wednesday. It's hump day. Woohoo! Hump day. Remember that commercial with the camel and The Office? I always love that. Hump day, Wednesday, May the 18th, 2022. I'm going to do a general reading as usual. Okay. Posed the question yesterday or last evening on if people would be interested in a candle magic class, something hands-on, something practical, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours long. All materials would be supplied because you can't really plan on what to bring. But, yeah, it's quite a bit of interest. People were private messaging me as well as commenting in the comments on that post. And then this morning I went on there and posed an additional question in the comments of what type of candle magic. I guess I was thinking of maybe 4 or 5 different things. Protection, prosperity, maybe a reversal, maybe a love candle for love or friendship, either self-love or for someone else, and possibly a cord cutting. We'll see. And then we'll throw one out to the class and see what they want to do that's not included if we have time. Because, you know, we want you to not only get your money's worth, but learn something at the same time. Because once you learn the basics, or once you have the basics under your belt, everything else is just practice. It's learning what works, what doesn't, and all that. Okay, I hadn't asked for that yet. If it needs to, it'll come back out. Okay, general reading for today, Wednesday, May the 18th. It was a beautiful day yesterday. What do we need to know most about today, Wednesday, May 18th, 2022? Anybody who watches on purpose or might just stumble by this on another day, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What do we need to know? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing I've done before and just pick the card. I'm that deep in cup 1, about ready to go get me another one. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you. You're hiding. All right. And we have, oh, let's get you this way, because I don't read these cards reversed. The Hanged Man and the Fool. And now we will build the story around it. Kind of already have a feel for it. And I'm right at the edge of the table. So I'm going to scooch a bit this way, just so I can get all my cards in there. Okay. Big Girl Shuffles. And one more. What do we need to know about today? What do we need to know? What's the advice from Universe, Spirit on this new perspective in this journey? And we have 2. further this way so that I can see the freaking cards. Okay. I haven't quite got this down to a science yet. And I'm going to put one over top of each of them, just because that's what I feel like doing today. Sometimes I only put one up there. Sometimes I put two. What else do we need to know? Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I just got corrected. Okay, you flipped. Two more, please. I see some of them trying to jump. We were talking last night, are the cards always, what makes them fall out the way they do? What makes the cards do what they do? What happens when you don't ask a question? Well, we tried it last night and got a lot of mixed messages. Okay, and there's our cards. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, nostalgia, wishing for days gone by, wishing for the family we used to have, the way it was before. And we have a wishes fulfilled card right next to that. As said, in the middle, we've got the Hanged Man and the Fool. We've got a few spiritual big jobs on here. We've got the Tower, Justice, and Judgment. Justice card could be a Gemini. But right now it feels like the cards are telling us we need to balance, simply because we've got the Tower here and the Two of Coins here. So this feels like it's about balance or moderation. It almost feels like someone is multitasking again too much. The Tower is a card that indicates that our world has been shocked, or it is about to be. And this almost feels like it's something that we know is coming. The Justice card is all about balance. And my eye is being drawn to the sword that's in the card. And this is telling me that there's going to have to be some things trimmed, some things cut away. The person in this card is holding a scale in one hand and a sword in the other. And it feels like things need to be trimmed, so to speak. And that goes hand in hand with that need to trim down the multitasking. Probably you're doing too much. And it's getting the best of your mind. You're all up in your head and you're imagining things that aren't quite the way they are. You're not seeing it clearly. We've got the Two of Coins, which is very much balancing. If you look at the water behind, the ships are being tussled about. He's standing on one foot and juggling the two pentacles, and the infinity symbol is in that card. we have the King of Cups. And very often, at least for me, the King and Queen of Cups can symbolize someone who has their feet in two different realms. Right now, that's exactly what it's doing. The feet are separate here. There's 1 foot forward here, which lends more energy towards curbing that multitasking thing. If you don't, it almost feels like this is going to happen. We have the Four of Coins. Fours are very stable cards. There are 4 legs on a table. When there's 3, it's not as stable, or even a chair. The Four of Coins can also mean moderation, curbing your spending, curbing something, getting a grip on something. And it feels like that's what it's telling us with all of these. We have the Judgment card. And sometimes for me, this is karma returning, and sometimes it's all about a brand new day that's deserved. Right now, it's about the karma that's going to come about, the result of all of this multitasking and not tending to our thought life in a healthy way. We need to get a new perspective on this whole situation. Stop dreaming about the past. Start wishing for something to be different. And take a step in a new direction. There's no 10s here, so I don't see any new beginning other than this card. If we don't take a step in a different direction, this is what we're headed for here. Okay. A new one. And we get the High Priestess. She is an 11, and that is a master number. Ones, excuse me, good heavens. Excuse me. Ones are beginnings, and 11 is a master number. I'll be quite honest, I can't recall everything about it at the moment, but I see those 2 ones. Well, she's not an 11, she's a 2 actually. The 2 is there, but I'm focusing on the 2 ones, so to speak. The 2 ones are there. There's 2 X's here. There's 2 ones here. There's a lot of 2s in here, or a lot of double 1s. For whatever reason, my eyes being focused to that. She is all about intuition, the High Priestess, using the tools you have to figure out what you need to figure out. And perhaps you need to get a new perspective on this before you can take a step forward. Okie dokie. I hope that resonated. It kind of got weird at the end, but there you have it. Stop daydreaming. Daydreaming card didn't even come out. Excuse me. And see, this is the thing about tarot, the combination of cards, what it's around, what's with it, what it's above, what it's below, what it's beside, all that matters too. And if you're just beginning to read tarot, hang in there. Learn the meanings of the cards, yes, but also trust your intuition on what they're telling you that's not in the book. Okay? Hope that makes sense. All right, I hope this resonated with someone. Get out and enjoy the day. Do something fun. It's the peak of the week. Last push to make it a great week. Do something magical this week. We're in a waning moon. Great time to release things that aren't serving you, to change things in your life, release what's not serving you. And then at the new moon, pull some new fresh energy back in. Have a good day. Blessed be.